I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Hey there, General. My general can't be this cute.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today.
She can only be Fushuan.
Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Tingyun meant when he said, the highest throne faces the strongest wins.
Share your troubles with me.
Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear. I think she actually really enjoys it.
Yeah.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu.
Wait, is it really over?
Ooh, all those benefits that the general promised. They're finally here. Yippee!
It better not be a gift voucher.
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu.
Just like Kafka
Your devotion
predicted.
is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
That's cool, but where's my gift vouchers?
On behalf of
clothes
the Astral
vouchers?
Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
It's nice to have some reliable, you know, allies along the damn galaxy.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
I still want the vouchers.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you.
I knew this thing is far from over. Where's Tingyun?
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
You're getting better and better at that generalship of yours, aren't you, you damn brat?
It's not a mission. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with the finer details.
Say the magic words.
Stellaron hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave.
Elio.
Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Elio's a cat, bro.
Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantelia.
But there are 4 Ravagers left, right? Let's talk about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try
Don't
and
you?
revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
They're not like mindless pawns, dude. They had to have a promise of something in the future. Let's discuss Fantelia and where the heck Tingyun is.
Fantelia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
What's terrifying is how she slithered in unnoticed, bro.
Instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous
Especially in like a
path of
military
self-destruction.
base like the Luofu.
The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation.
I think we already have the gist of everything.
How was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Luocha!
How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large?
You know why I say Luocha? Because he's a
All of
merchant.
this is a mystery. Thus far,
Wait.
we've done our best.
We've never seen Luocha the Scale Gorge Waterscape though, or have we? Where is this slithering bastard?
I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyun, Anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
All-time pass for patting your head.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Tingyun has committed quite a few violations this time around.
Phew.
If you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Tingyun's corpse? Something Miss Tingyun left behind? How we just declared her dead?
It was all so chaotic. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan.
Oh, come on.
Everywhere.
Where is
It's
she?
unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision.
But remember what Welt said, if she was the real Tingyun, why would she not leave her body there to, instill even more fear? That was a form that we saw dissipate in the air. Where is the real Tingyun?
I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission ambassador may be a bleak.
Nah, bro, I ain't leaving here until I see a
As
corpse.
for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Plan for the future after discussion with your companions.
Things have come to a close for now.
What are we gonna do next? How are we gonna kill ourselves next?
The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Tingyun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Luofu without breaking a sweat. Feels kinda surreal.
And a little too easy. Yeah, maybe this was all someone's giant game.
You don't sound very happy.
Well, it's not like I like to get played around with.
It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future.
Damn straight we do.
Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
What are your plans from here?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor.
Oh, see into your future and see when you're gonna get stabbed and get your form? Why didn't you ask for Fu Shun for help while she was there?
I was shy.
You're shy?
Well, stuff like that.
You're shy?
It'd be too embarrassing.
You're the kind of girl who would walk out of the bathroom without a second thought.
When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Shun has to say.
Why am I getting dragged? Oh, fine. Because you're shy. I'm kind of curious too.
I left, so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more?
How long do you plan on staying here?
I'll be gone very soon. Tingyun is still recovering, and the Cloud Knights won't protect me anymore. It remains to be seen how the 6 charioteers will react to my
Well, if they're gonna
presence.
mess with you, they're gonna mess with all of us. So if I were them, I'd, react to you, right?
But at least for now, I'm safe.
Is the general okay?
Alas, I'm no healer. I ordered a military doctor to provide the most comprehensive emergency treatment they could. The Alchemy Commission was caught up in the Sanctus Medicus conspiracy.
Where the heck is
It took a
Bailu?
lot
She's
of
the
work
best
to find
healer in
someone
town.
trustworthy enough to heal the general.
If we can help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know much about medicine, but there are lots of ways to seal wounds and prevent injuries.
Hey, you
from
could pick up
worsening.
on it if you ever want to get married one day, Marge.
Don't worry. Long-life species are resilient and strong. The general will pull through.
I know. Doesn't mean I can't get worried about a friend.
What do we plan on doing? Thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou Alliance was at its wit's end trying to deal with it. The Arbor was resurrected. Aside from the Arbiter's Lux arrow, I'm afraid that nothing can materially harm it. We might be able to suppress it with the help of the Videodora, but
If you can locate exactly where the Stellaron is within the Arbor, then the Express might be able to help out.
That's what I was thinking. We still haven't sealed the Stellaron in Luofu. What are you talking about, Welt? Our job isn't done here.
thank you for your kind offer, Mr. Yang.
Yo, here's a face I didn't think I'd see again.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster.
She's dead. Show me the body.
You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Yo, Shuei's design is so goddamn beautiful. Like, wow.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I
Yukong.
want to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Don't tell me what I don't want to hear.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Am I the only one who's craving the corpse? This Tingyun left us behind. For maybe someone will understand it? I don't want to think she's dead though. Someone prove me right.
I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke.
It is a bad joke, bro.
Simply unimaginable.
But she just goes poof, and we're not gonna talk about her at all, ever again?
The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Yukong, I trust your feelings though. 30 years working alongside of you, you're not stupid. You would have noticed something. Where is the real Tingyun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
Yeah, me both. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to know her. I only knew the damn sight Fentilia wanted to show me. That pisses me off even more.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astron. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children.
Sadly didn't cost us a march though.
I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
Of course I will. I don't want you to be alone.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
Ooh, I could go for some soul soothing right now.
Put it into short life terms. A funeral.
Okay, never mind. I've changed my mind.
You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away.
I feel like the whole principle of life and death on the Luofu is just so wrong. Like, this is messed up.
All of these sudden deaths and
I'm no
unfulfilled
prophet,
wishes
but
remind us
life should be cherished.
long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish.
You should be.
I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity.
You have every right to choose and accept your own feelings.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate
Aw,
Tingyun's
Yukong.
lands, but at present,
I don't want to go on the Astral Express. I want to help her too. Like, I don't even know Tingyun, and that's exactly why I want to know. No, I don't want to accept this without a corpse.
I always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
I'm here to cut you off instead.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is.
We're not gonna find her though, Mart.
An ammunition seal, a small box, a knife,
A bow?
and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
My man's already died. This is like the last nail in the coffin.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is
How can someone like her die?
I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered.
How can someone like this just end up being a Ravager? Without any backstory or context? Don't give me that crap. I don't want to leave Luofu without fully knowing everything about Tingyun, alright? She was a bad person. I want to hear from her. God damn it. You think she knew what was coming to her? And, she did all this because, there was nothing she could do against what was coming to her, which is, her turning into a Ravager, or her being kidnapped, or her being killed in a ditch. What happened to her?
If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. What could I possibly gift her back?
Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty.
I want to take a look at that bow.
This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me. Could it?
What? Think again.
Alright, just kidding.
I want to take a look at that knife.
I can't cook to save my life. But one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
I'm glad you came up friend with it, Marge.
I've never seen Miss Tingyun use anything
Respect.
like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley?
I know that store. I want to take a look in that box.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I know these places. We should get going. Menming, yeah, I knew it.
The Sleepless Earl.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming.
Alright, Brad. We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingyun.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Tingyun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible.
And dead.
When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Tingyun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up.
She's had to embark on another long voyage to the underworld.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Tingyun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission out to other worlds.
Really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec.
A few moments later, Menming serves the tea she brewed.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dondu strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I call it Tingyun's Blend.
Hey, look, it's her remains.
Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try
This
it
just
out.
turned dark real quick. This kid isn't right.
Spices Supreme.
I can read March, unlike you.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery.
Those ears are pointy as hell.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her gifting me a kitchen knife.
Lady, at this point, just give me the knife so I can stab myself from all this, bittersweetness.
When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand.
What the hell?
Look how sharp it is. I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy.
Yeah, it's playing dead. You tell Yanshin what happened to Tingyun. Oh, I can actually say it. I thought March would stop me.
This is real, right?
March, you're supposed to stop me at times like this. Why'd you let me tell this?
The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons.
Tingyun didn't give you this knife to cut monsters. She gave it to you to cut delicious food for people. Yanshin.
Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me.
Yanshin goes into the back kitchen and brings out a steaming bowl of food.
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share.
Don't need to tell me twice. That's what I came here to do.
I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her.
But she's all in pain right now. I'm going to hell.
Years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. Scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Luofu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Luofu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
Tingyun didn't give you that bow to just, see you set into the flames and burn out again. She does so you can protect yourself, Yukong, is what I think.
Starskiff is ready for the ceremony now.
Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Time and place, man.
What is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious.
I remember she holding it in like Yukong's splash art, no?
I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Tingyun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
You think she's flying out there already? Oh, not the Chinese music that hits me in my soul. Here's a new light in the Luofu.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Yeah, you're not dead. How about that?
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
Yeah, like how about those gift vouchers and, another free stay at the hotel?
My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated.
I feel like he's the one who needs to be recuperated after getting his ass beat like how many times?
Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift.
But it's fine, Yanjing. You know, you're a best beatable up boy.
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
How about you yell this in my ear instead of the whole damn public? I like some free real estate, please.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
So can I sell this for good cash or?
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift
I better not find it in a gift store.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago.
What history does the Luofu have, man? It's amazing.
Etching the record into a jade abacus, the world may crumble and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly.
I can already see them just coming to our rescue in the story later on.
Here in my hand, no matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
I still would have liked some clothes vouchers.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Marge, he's looking at you.
Got it. Say no
Why am I
more.
scratching my head?
Thank you for your generosity, General.
I appreciate it, Yang.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
If you die, you're not getting any health insurance on the Luofu, basically.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
Next up.
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
I better not see you get a shave the next time we see each other, Yang. Jagging his you too, old man. Hey, Punchable. I'm leaving the Luofu.
So soon? I wanted to help the general, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
You want me to beat you up again?
After fighting Don Hong, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I won't be as nice as the general. We could schedule in a couple of rounds.
Deal. Safe travels.
You too, Yancheng. Try not to get beaten up. Kid, he's gonna get beaten up.
Himiko messaged me.
Himiko!
The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Don Hung. I think it'd be best if you update her in person.
I missed Himiko, bro.
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
I can't believe we all left Himiko to be there alone, bro. I swear to God. Shame on you. Shame on you. Not me, though. She likes me.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission.
Wait, never mind. Himiko has pom-pom.
Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
You betcha. I'm leaving the Luofu. March, what's that? You're gonna miss me?
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species.
Because we're all gonna
The
die.
transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
So what you mean to say is we're all depressed? Hey, Himeko. Sorry it took me so long. Tadaima.
You're back. Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious.
If next time Himeko doesn't come with us, I riot.
The Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Don Hung to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt.
That guy's back to being himself,
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
I love we're all just 5-year-olds. March, you're just a newborn. So we can warp jump as planned this time?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track.
Penacony?
Next stop is Penacony, remember?
I think I need a reminder. I mean, it has been a very long weekend.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
Which family? Whose family?
We can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the shackling prison. Luocha?
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Back when we first came in, we saw Blade, but now it's Luocha.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
Damn.
The spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
You were
the
there
Lord
all
Ravaged.
of those places, weren't
A
you?
series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive?
I knew it was you from the start, Otto.
Or do you require encouragement?
But what was your motive?
Of Yaoshi?
Ambition of
Well, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
What the hell? What's the deal with the ice?
That's right, Jingyun. Stay out of our way.
What the fuck? You're teaming up with
The
Luocha?
arrival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
You bastard. What does this all
The Rainbow
mean?
Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author.
Look at Ying just standing there
This
unwavering.
is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose.
Teacher, what happened to you?
And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
What the fuck is being set up? What? Are we gonna face March's past next? Are we gonna face something else? Whatever the case. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. I'm so sorry this video was late, but hopefully it delivered like all my videos tried to do. So yeah, I love you guys. Take care of yourself. And yeah, till next time, Trailblazers.